honor, glory, and praises to
Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakadash.
And Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is the name of the Heavenly Father and His beloved Son. Yahweh meaning He is, He exists, and Yahweh Shai meaning He, deliverer. Bahashim just means in the name, and those are the true biblical names that you can call upon in your daily lives in hopes of mercy and salvation. A double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that have taught us this truth, and they continue to teach us this truth. And shalom to your hopeful and elect members pushing this word, and to the household of faith, you believers, you listeners, hey, shalom on you. So we're going to go right into it. We're going to talk about the kingdom of heaven, you know, because the Lord said, comfort ye one another with these words. Here, we're being oppressed, you know, consistently in our daily lives. And not to make matters worse, we're dealing with pollution, we're dealing with mental attacks, we're dealing with a lot of oppression on every side. And we're close to the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead. You got something?
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 14. For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come.
And we seek one to come. And that city that we seek to come is New Jerusalem, the kingdom of heaven. All right? The elect ruling the earth and ruling in righteousness, man. No more dealing with oppression. No more dealing with being at the bottom. You know, being a joke, a proverb, a reproach. You know, and the kingdom of heaven is very close. Because Yahweh Shai, when he first came on the scene, he said, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That means you Negroes, you Hispanic, and you Native Americans, it's time for you to rule. All right?
The kingdom of heaven ain't going to just be just one city on the whole planet Earth. It's going to belong to the Israelites, the elect. They're going to govern all the lands of the planet Earth and other planets out there as well. The Lord said in many mansions, my house.
Many mansions. Yeah, man, I was feeling down in the spirit this week. Sometimes you got to go to these scriptures to preview the rewards that's coming. You're doing this for a reward. You're doing this for something, man. You ain't just doing this because it feels good or you want to be part of something. You want to rule the earth. You know, you want Yahweh Shai to come back.
This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. It says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall the end of the first and the beginning it that follow it?
Hey, the first represents Esau ruling right now. He's in rulership. But the scripture says Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning thereof. It's about to be our time, man, to rule the world right. It's about to be our time to finally be on top, to finally enjoy the riches of the earth, to finally feel the blessings that Jacob actually was given by Isaac.
Right. Because our whole history as a nation, we've only been a sovereign nation for about 80 years.
Yeah,
40 years under King David, when we was at war. And under King Solomon, another 40 years when we were at peace. It was about only our existence. We became a nation in slavery. You know?
We're going to have to slide over, but my bad. It's probably going to be like a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You know, we want to look forward to that day. We're looking forward to how it's like goes back to give us the kingdom, man, so we can rule this entire planet, you know, our rightful position.
How about you?
In rulership, man. Because the earth, the earth was created for our sakes. You know?
That's right.
The whole planet Earth was created for us, man. These other nations were created to be our slaves, man. And now in the kingdom of heaven, we'll be able to experience all of that. You know? That's the reward that the brother was talking about.
Yeah, man, Yahweh Shai told us 2,000 years ago, like, look, hey, Israel, your time to be on top of it now. And that was 2,000 years ago. Now, we forward into the actual end where Yahweh Shai is about to return. The brother gave Hebrew forward and then we finish this.
says, then answered I and said, no, I'm going to go to 8. It said, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
So it's going to take these people, which Jacob represents, holding the heel represents Yahweh Shai coming to take Esau out of rulership. So, hey, Jacob's going to be the downfall of Esau, ultimately, because he's going to grab him by the heel. All right? Bro, there's a heel lock in Jiu-Jitsu. When you use it, that person, they can't go nowhere. They're going to tap out, you know? Pretty much cut them off. And that's what the Lord is coming to do, man. He's about to take Esau out of rulership. And we're about to witness it.
You want to write in Hebrews?
Hebrews chapter 4 and verses 9 through 11, because this brother said no continuing city.
Yep, it's Hebrews 4 and 9. There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Most High, for he that is entered into his rest, he also have ceased from his own works, as the Most High did from his. Let us labor therefore to enter into their rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
So we got labor to enter into that rest, you know? We got to work for the kingdom. We got to earn the kingdom. You know, I was thinking about this the other day. I kind of wrote it down in my notes. It's like Yahweh Shai earn the kingdom the hard way. Death, suffering, feeling pain. His blood was spilled. That's how he earned the honor and glory. You know? And same, we got to go through it to earn the kingdom.
Yeah, because he had to go up on that cross to bring back your left back to the Most High. That was his mission. You know? But I got one who said, it remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Most High. But that's not talking about right now. So our people want this rest to be right here in America. They don't want to be the truth right now. You know? They don't want to labor for the kingdom. They want this to be their rest. But this isn't our rest, you know? He said, Micah 2 and 10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with sword destruction. This place is spoiled. People are caught up in all types of madness, you know, wickedness is just at an all-time high, as we always say, man. This whole world is completely contrary to the scriptures and it's full of law, you know, it's concerned. And this is in our rest.
Yeah, an example of people being polluted and sword destruction. A lot of these celebrities, after a while, they'll come out of the closet, they'll reveal something sinister later on. It's like, damn, this place will really destroy your spirit, man.
Oh, like Dojo Cat.
Doja Cat.
Nah, she started. She was bad as hell.
Look at her
But
now.
look at her now.
Man, it's like a fine woman, and then going in the industry and becoming a fucking abomination. A meth head.
Becoming a meth head. You know, when they take that meth, those methamphetamines, it sucks all the life out of them. Okay? And they start to age and wither like a prune. Okay, like a plum that's withered in a prune, like into a prune within like a week or so. You know?
Another example of that is Amy Winehouse.
Oh yeah.
When she first came out, she was a pretty chick. She was a pretty little girl. Then through all the years being in the industry, worshiping Satan, getting all the drugs, those rituals, whatever they're doing behind the scenes. On her deathbed, they took a picture of her right before she died. She was horrible, man. Like straight up witch or something. Yeah.
And man, this place will destroy your spirit. Eventually. That's why the Lord says, flee the shadow of this world. And the shadows of this world is death. Alright?
This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, who is he? That's why this world is becoming so degenerate, because it's in the hand of the wicked. They're the one that's ruling under their demonic energy. Okay? Everything that is pushed is all demonic. Anything that is righteous, they stifle it or try to snuff it out, as they say. You
Wow. So the scripture saying, you know, they've been born since the time of the Greeks. Since Alexander took over the kingdom, that's when evils began to multiply across the planet Earth. And that's why the planet Earth is in the condition that it's in today, man. Because the devil has been in bullshit since.
Right. And wickedness is like a norm now. Okay, when you mention righteousness, it's like, what are you talking about? Why are you doing that? But anything that's wicked, it's all accepted, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, you're almost looked down upon if you don't participate in wickedness. You don't agree with certain philosophies, man. They'll judge you, they'll fire you. What do they call it? The cancel culture. The cancel.
Yeah.
You have a mind of your own. You go against certain things in society.
And the scripture says, woe to them that call evil good and good evil. Man, in the times of Jonah, when Jonah was trying to run away from the Lord, everybody on the ship was like, who did this evil? Who pretty much disobeyed the Lord? You know, because people back then, even if they weren't Israelites, they feared Yahweh by Shema Shai. They feared the Heavenly Father's judgment. But now, people don't fear God. They don't fear Yahweh by Shema Shai, man.
Yep. That's why there's this lawlessness of the Most High's laws in this place, because there's no fear of him. I got a precept.
And that's why we need a kingdom where the righteousness, man. Because look at the results of everybody living in their wickedness. This shit is terrible, bro. This shit is horrible. It's like a fucking nightmare.
Even the plants need the kingdom. The scripture said the trees are going to rejoice. You know?
This is Mark chapter 8, verse 36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So during this process of making it in this world, you know, you may gain the world, you may gain the riches, the women, the fame, the money, your heart's desires. But in the process of doing that, you lose your own soul.
You lose yourself.
You know? You're not the same no more as you started. Like, for example, like, look at Kanye West. He was all pushing about the Lord, and his zeal, but not according to knowledge. You know, he was rapping about the Lord, you know, speaking against the white man and all that. But look at him now, man. You know, he's still pushing that Jesus shit, but this man, he completely changed over the years.
Hey, and Esau knew he let him get that high.
Right.
So he can get that following. Okay, Esau knew he was going to turn him. He knew he was going to turn him, you know?
No, because Kanye willingly turned, man. Willingly sacrificed his mother.
Yeah.
Lord knows what else he did behind the scenes. He gets in that position that he's in today. And now he's so messed up, he lost his soul. You know? I mean, he's an Israelite, he has a conscience. You know, so he knows what he's doing is wrong. He can't even enjoy those riches. He can't enjoy those riches that he's got.
Yeah, like, I believe it was him that said, I sold my soul to the devil for a happy meal. It was
It was a crappy deal.
It was a crappy deal, but at least I got
At least you came with a few toys like a happy meal.
There you go.
The
Water.
song is called Eyes Closed.
There you go.
A lot of people, they're in that spirit of selling their soul. Because you ever seen those posts, would you do this for $1 million? And then people be on the comment, yeah, I slapped my mama for $1 million.
Yeah.
But see, that's how people having no integrity, you know.
Yeah.
They can't see past this world. They can't see past the riches of this world. They're blind by the falseness of these riches, you know, the temporal value of these riches, you know. This place and this riches is only temporary, you know.
That's, that's Jake's spirit, you know. So we're going back to King Solomon, he's all about to change. It's the spirit the Most High put in us. If we're kings, we're better than all people on the planet Earth. We're above all people. So we have that spirit in us. This is not the time. You're supposed to worship the money.
Right.
You know? That's supposed to give us nasty. That gold is our gold. The planet is our planet. You know? So you're supposed to do wicked shit to get the gold, man. You're supposed to love the money.
Yeah.
You know?
I got something. This is Isaiah 31:1. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because there are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
A great example of a lot of people going down to Egypt for help. Look at these South American countries. They are desperate to come to America to seek aid. You know, and people already, people here already, they love going to Esau for everything. You know, the new thing that all people are gonna go down to Egypt for help for is that juicer. All right, Esau is coming with a new one. And you about to see all these people that really put their trust in Egypt, man. Scripture says, putting your trust in Egypt is like leaning your hand on a broken reed. All right, something that can easily bend, something that can't support you. All right, now people gonna find out that you should have chose Yahweh Shemel Shai instead of America and instead of the government. Y'all gonna find out, man. If the government gonna turn around and start hunting you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and then you won't want to seek Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Right. So he already has the confirmation that you guys, that Jake's gonna run to him. Yeah. So he may release the real shit now. Yeah. He already knows y'all gonna go out and get juice. He knows you're gonna get that chip. Take that money away.
He knows you're gonna believe anything he tell you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna do anything he tell you. Okay?
Yeah.
So you're gonna do it. Whatever Esau says to do, if he said this is the cure, Jake is out there running to get the cure without any type of
Investigation on it. What the hell is in it? Or anything like that, man. Jake is so quick to trust his enemy, man. After all, bro, after all these examples of him being nothing but detrimental to your health, okay?
30 to 20.
Him destroying you at every turn, at every chance that he gets, okay? He destroys you. He has never did anything to help you. Never. In the history of whitedom. Okay?
Even in the history, going back to what was it, the Tuskegee Airmen, checking those brothers and syphilis, all throughout the history. So you already know what this man is about. The flu shots, now you see signs. The flu is back, miraculous. Right, the flu.
Every season, right?
Now all of a sudden you're seeing flu juice and C19 juice.
Which one is it?
What happened to the flu back in 2000? 2020.
They're trying to get some Jakes from every side, man. It's a war. It's a war. He's waging war on you.
Big bucks.
I got two quick precepts. Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. Alright, so our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Single Indians, you trust in this place, even though you're being oppressed on a daily basis, man. Even though you're being hated, even though you're being killed, even though that the system design is set up against you, man. And our people still have a trust in this place. Like the brother Zakar brought out in Isaiah, the first 30 chapter, the first verse, man. And you go, another precept I have is Psalm 62 and 10.
You said it's going to come down like a region wall.
Right.
Hey, that judgment going to catch all people off guard, like the wall collapsing on them.
That's right.
You know, they're going to be so entrapped. So when the Lord brings judgment against our people, because their mind is caught up on Esau. You know?
Right. Psalm 62 and 10. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. The point being, trust not in oppression. But which are people, they always trust in oppression, man.
Hey, bro, it's because oppression's all Jake knows. It's all Jake knows, and they don't look to the Lord, so they trust in Esau. You know?
Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Never trust the government. This government is set up to be against the people, to govern the minds, to rule the people's minds. Alright?
And it said too, just like iron rustling, so is his wickedness. And how does iron rust? Iron rust, like when you take away the rust, you wipe the rust away, the rust gonna come right back. Okay, unless you put some type of seal on it, you know. But the rust comes right back. It's like a mirror. When you wipe the mirror off in a steam room, the mirror gonna get right back steamed up.
That's why the scripture says, can a leopard change its spots? And then what did it say?
Meaning Esau was wired to be evil as hell. There's nothing you can do.
Right.
Yeah. So what's the point of trusting in you?
Right.
Can't make a crooked thing straight now. I'm just thinking, bro.
It's Deuteronomy 28:68. The Lord shall bring me again into Egypt, or the Lord shall bring me into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies, the bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. So it is the proof of who our enemies are. We're sold unto our enemies. Who's the main one that sold us? You know, what we just read. Trust not thy enemy. You know? And our people just trust in our enemies way too much. Homeborn slave ship. You know?
Not only trust, but they love their enemy. To the point where they want their enemy to make it in the kingdom. If Esau can't make it, Jake don't want to make it. These other nations can't make it. Yeah.
They want Esau to win against the Lord.
Like
That's crazy.
finding out you're an Israelite and yeah, you're the God's chosen people, the top nation on the earth. That should be enough for Jake to be excited, man. Who cares about these other nations that had you in captivity, man? And all work together with the devil to make your name no more remembrance. Right, and he was speaking again to the elites, man. They don't care about us.
And these other nations, like 400 years, anybody come together and was like, you are committing an act against human rights. Nobody was to be found. They were all getting rich. They were all living deliciously with the war.
Right.
But the scripture saying too, have Jacob become an homeborn slave. Okay, Jacob the damn homeborn Stockholm syndrome. You know, he loved his oppressor.
It's like what it said, you know, they want Esau to win against Yahushua.
Yeah.
And especially the black ones. They didn't want Yahushua to get that.
Right. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and start at 11. Though he humbled himself, and that's what Esau does, man. He humbled himself. You know, he's a great pretender. A great pretender. You know, they had a song called The Great Pretender. Okay, it said, and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. The scriptures is telling you to beware of this devil, man. Okay?
When a lion crouch, they on the prey hunt, like they're about to pounce. They're about to pounce. This man is so strategic on how to conquer people. He humbles himself like he's harmless. Like, look at my hands. Look, I can't do no harm.
Right.
And then as soon as you get close, he gets you. You know?
The ultimate thing was labeling himself white.
Yeah.
You know, and when you look in the dictionary, white is without intending to harm. You know what I'm saying? Innocent. Is it innocent?
And then all in reality, if he called himself white, he really called himself a full leopard. You know? Because remember, Miriam, she turned white.
But he ain't using it like that. He's using it as he's, like the brother said, innocent. He's pure, undriven snow. Okay? He's doing it like he's the best thing out there. He's on top of everybody. Okay, and if you want to label anybody white, it's the Israelites. Okay? And if anybody's going to be black, it's Esau. But what is black in the dictionary? Void of light. Evil.
And always represents death.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Let's work that out. That's what you Malcolm X. Malcolm X is on prison. I was reading the dictionary.
Right.
Definition between black and white. That's mental warfare.
Yeah. And they're walking around here like they're the most innocent things in the world, man. And then everybody looking at them like they the devil, man. But that's not the devil.
Yeah.
Okay? Nobody's looking at them and pointing them out like they look at us and point us out.
Right.
Oh, look what he's doing. Look what they doing. But they don't point them out. They walk around the earth murdering, killing, destroying, stealing, doing everything and anything with impunity. Okay? No one says anything. No nation jumps up against them. But now the Lord is putting the spirit on these nations to come up against this damn devil.
It's called unconscious bias. They see this white man, they see him as perfect and all pure.
Right.
And they see me, walk into the store, the old guard is
Exactly.
stealing something.
Yeah.
I seen this one video.
My mother used to tell me that, don't ever put your hands in your pockets when you go into the store, so you was stealing something. And to this day, I got you like that. That's why you got to steal what they want. So stick to it. Fuck it, right? I'm gonna walk with some of my pockets and I'm gonna get it.
Bro, you can be the most harmless Jake on earth. Skinny as hell. You can be weak, brittle, and they'll still make you a threat.
That reminds me of Willie Lynch. He's continuing that
That
cycle within your mind, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, why we gotta be on defense?
Right. Yeah. Because the devil in those days was on heavy control, man. Remember they had the slave control? It ain't nothing but the police, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Same shit.
Slave control is, right? They used to call them officers patrolmen. Patrol person is a person that's walking out looking for, okay? They're patrolling, they're walking looking for Jake, you know? The truancy laws, okay? Curfews, all right? All those things that was set up through Willie Lynch, okay? And the Jim Crow, okay? The Jim Crow era.
They were originally called the slave patrol. Control of the slave. Right, man. Just because the name changed doesn't mean the objective is not the same.
Yeah, like the employee, the slave, employer, the slave master. You know, same thing.
Right. Even the prison system, that's the modern day slavery.
Yeah.
13th Amendment. I always bring that up. 13th, and I brought out a lot of information in that document. That slavery is still alive today. The prison system. Like I said,
It says, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he standeth up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith.
2023 is Esau still the same? The same. Look, when you get around Esau, you are going to find out he's the devil, and it's either going to be too late or you're going to be sorrowful and trusting him.
Yeah, that's why when you go to Revelation 20, it refers to him as the old serpent. You know, he's still that same person.
Yep.
You know?
That same motherfucker that 1,000 years before the kingdom.
Right.
It's going to be the same yesterday, tomorrow, till we burn him in the pit, Lord.
This is a kicker right here, verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent? Okay, you jakes out here trying to charm the thing of serpent. Okay? This is a serpent you're dealing with. Alright?
For a person you call a serpent, that's not a good character. There's nothing good about that, you know?
Yeah.
That
Like-
means a slimy, grimy person. And that's what Esau, the so-called white man, is. You know, you'll find out, our people gonna find out this man is the devil with horns in the flesh.
Yeah, like you just read, whoso pity a charmer that's bitten by a serpent, right? A serpent, you can't read his facial expressions. Like a lion, you can read his facial expressions. Is it going to bite you? Is it about to attack you? Or is at peace with you? But a serpent, you can't. It has that subtle look where you think, oh, it's a nice snake. I'm gonna go and help it. But then next thing you know, it bites you, man. You know? Why you think a lot of these snake handlers, people that handle snakes, they always have to carry, if they carry if they have venomous snakes, they always have to have venom, because at any time they may have these snakes for years, and they feed them snakes, but at any time the snakes can bite them at any time. You know?
It's like who could feel sorry for them? You're a snake charmer, charming the snakes. You're in that type of profession. The snake bites you, you're not gonna feel sorry for that dude. It's like if you trust Esau, you trust your enemy. And he ends up biting you, you're not gonna feel sorry. Right?
Yeah, like you have these Jakes that get hang out with a bunch of Edomites, and next thing you know, his body's found in the lake. Right. We don't feel bad for you. You shouldn't be hanging out with them type of people, man. You
should learn from history.
Right.
Yeah, you should never trust thine enemy. And how could two walk together that they agree? Okay, you're essentially saying that you agree with this damn devil. You agree with the things that he's done to your people. So you're going to become a victim of all of that. Okay, just like the girl that, I think she was in Atlanta, and she went with her girlfriends, all the white girls, she went with them, and then they found her dead, man. Nobody know nothing. Nobody know nothing.
And mysterious death.
Yeah.
And they'll cover up for Esau.
But these are good white girls. They're all in school. They're college students, and they definitely could have did it. Okay.
Bring that up on the shop.
You said 11.
Oh, my bad.
Psalm 65 and 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
That's all of the treaties that he made with Gad. Okay.
His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. So guys like Gad and Reuben, they're going to covenants, but gave him simple, gave him the seasons too. That applies to the day. Those words are sweeter than butter. You're just going to have an ulterior motive.
Right.
Oh, like Revelation 13. They speak as a lamb, right? But they come, a lamb comes humbly, peacefully. But really, that's all to deceive you people, man. Because really, he's going to show who he truly is. And the way that he shows it is through these laws that he has set up, man. Because real soon, Esau's going to have laws that he's going to pass that's going to lock you people up in these camps, okay? If you're against, you're going to have laws that if you're against his agenda, you're going to be put to death, you know?
And those laws are targeting Israelites, bro. Those laws are going, because Jake is a rebellious power. They ain't going to listen. They ain't going to comply with curfew. Real quick, I wanted to bring this about because Jacob, he had enough wisdom to not trust Esau.
Is that Genesis 3?
Genesis 33 and 33. And verses 12. So he had enough wisdom to I can't.
You can go in front of me, right? That's
Because Esau is, he a serpent, bro. He'll pretend that everything's all good, and all of a sudden, he'll turn on you.
What's his name?
It's Genesis 33 and 12. And he said, let us take our journey and let us go, and I will go before you. And he said unto him, my Lord knoweth that the children are tender, and the flocks and the herds with young are with me. And if men should overdrive them one day, all the flock will die. Let my Lord, I pray thee, pass over before a servant, and I will lead on softly according as the cattle that go before me, and the children be able to endure until I come unto the Lord, until I come unto my Lord unto Seir. And Esau said, let me now leave with thee some of the flock that are with me. And he said, what needeth it? Let me find grace in the sight of my Lord. So Esau returned that day on his way unto Seir, and Jacob sojourned to Succoth, and built him an house and made booths for his cattle. Therefore the name of the place is called Succoth.
So that's the point. Jacob was like, he turned Esau down because Esau offered him to have men follow with him. First he offered Jacob to be in front of him, and then the kids would be behind, the cattle, and so forth. But Jacob didn't set Esau by him because he knew something was off about Esau. And he went to separate ways. You know, and that's how we got to deal with Esau. Man. We got to separate ourselves from this fucking devil. You set him by you, he's trying to overthrow you. He's trying to usurp you. He's trying to kill you. So our forefathers dealt with Esau in wisdom.
Yeah, just like when you get pulled over by the cops. To get out of that situation, you're going to deal with wisdom. You're going to apply what the scripture says. Agree with that adversary? Right. Agree with that adversary clearly. Hey, let me see your license. Well, all right here, officer. Here's my license. You've done nothing wrong. You know you have no criminal history. So what's the point of not, giving up your license,
Jake, he's up to some sneaky shit. That's why you want to do it. That's why you want to,
That's why when you do it, you gotta do fast. You gotta.
Hey, because what does scripture say? If he that pleases the Lord will make his enemies be at peace with him. So if you're doing what's right by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, your enemy's gonna be at peace with you. Like in Romans 13, he's not a terror to good works. If you're doing right by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you have nothing to worry about,
This is Ecclesiastes around 12 and 16. Continuing, it says, "An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood."
If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
Okay, just like over there in Katrina and mainland was Haiti. Okay, everything went down. They was over there first. Okay, it says, and though he pretend to help thee, yet
Shall he undermine thee?
Man, this devil is a sinister devil. Like, he'll play the role the whole time. And then at the end, as soon as the opportunity to put you out, take your lights out, Esau will do it. And that's when we tell on people, man, be aware of Esau. He's on the agenda, and best believe the first people that's going to come out of his mouth, he's going to be like, the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you guys are more susceptible to the virus. You gotta take the juice. That's what's going on, man. It's already happened. Yeah, they already said it like that. So it's going to be more, I'm saying, but more intensity this time. Okay, it's going to be mandated, right? Let me finish it. It says he will shake his head. Clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. Okay? So this devil will act one way, and then as soon as he finds an opportunity, boom, it's right there with his ultimate goal, things that he wanted to do. Okay? He's going to do it. He's what you call a two-face. That's Esau. That's his personality. He's nice, intense, he's on all these great stuff that you would look past as dangerous. And then as soon as you not pay attention, that demon come out.
I got one more. This is Sirach 13:1. He that touches pitch shall be defiled therewith, and he that fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him. And we know what proud is. He will eat. Okay? He's real proud, man. He's proud against the Most High. He's so proud against the Most High that he sitteth in the seat of the Most High and called himself the Most High. Man. That's real Lord can't take them down, even though the Lord set them up. Okay, the Lord said the seed and the deceiver is his. Okay, so Esau is forgetting his role and who he is in this place. Okay, he think he wrote himself in. Okay, that he can do his own will. He can't do his own will. He does the will and the bidding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai on the left hand side.
He said a queen should not suffer no loss. That's pretty much like saying he's the most high, no like
Right. He shall bring you down to the ground. That's what he's saying. He's risen up so high. But that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. Right. The Lord let him rise so high. Let his pride go so high. So it'll be that much more beautiful when the Lord brings him down. Okay? Without even effort. Okay? The Lord ain't gonna need that much effort to bring him down. Okay, the Lord is so powerful, he can just speak it. Okay.
Actually, I want to get that word underlined. Basically, the definition of it.
Miami, they have it.
This is from dictionary.cambridge.org, underlined. It's to make someone less confident, less powerful, or less likely to succeed, or to make something weaker, often gradually. That's exactly what he did to us. This is why our families are undermining the crap out of each other. We're in America. Ultimately, that was so high.
This society undermines women. Oh yeah.
I think it's Daniel 7 or 8. It talks about where are the saints?
7.
7. Where are the saints?
Most high.
Hey, Esau is constantly trying to break us. He's trying to break our confidence. Constantly. That's basically people. Hey, bro, he's successful.
I'm gonna say that. He has money. It's better about all you gotta do is look at the book. We just saw a book really just passed. It's like we on the damn Serengeti.
You get secondhand embarrassment, Jake, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it make you separate yourself from Jake. Like, damn, man. Jake is just a walking embarrassment
Yeah.
at this point, you know?
Especially.
They don't see themselves as that embarrassed.
They're blind, bro.
Blind to it, you know. Esau has pushed the degeneracy, has made it mainstream. Like that's the thing to do. Okay, being big, fat, and out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Like that's beautiful. If you say something about it, it's body shaming. You know, fat shaming, that type of madness. Okay. When back in the 70s, our women didn't look like that, man. Okay? And if they did look like that, they was on that, they had the little belt thing, you know, you shake, put on, you shake it and shit. They was on them trying to get in shape, man. Okay?
Or they was humble, bro.
Humble.
I think I
I
know
was
what it
coming
is.
out, fat, but humble.
Yeah.
Now, they act like they're bad.
Man.
I think
Yeah.
I know what it is. These women are not cooking. They eating fast food, bro. They eating processed food. They're not cooking at home.
But even when they cook it, bro, they eat abomination.
Yeah, they eat abomination.
Not only are they eating abomination, they eat a big plate like this. They eat man servings of plates. You know what I'm saying? A serving that a man would eat. You know, a big stacked plate. Okay, instead of small little portions. You know, that becoming of a woman, right? This place has put our people to a low estate, man.
That's why it's known as a valley. A valley is a low land between two mountains, and basically this place is low on morals, low on standards, on low on everything, man.
It's like they try to outdo the next one as far as immorality, debauchery. Like this new place, it was a sex ed. That's an embarrassment.
Yeah, I thought.
That's an embarrassment.
Yeah, I thought it couldn't get worse after Megan Thee Stallion. I thought it couldn't get worse. Right?
I thought it couldn't get worse after Little Kim.
Well, Kim wasn't that bad. I'm sure not bad after all, man. She really wasn't that bad. You talking about sick? Talking about Swift Dick real sweet and his little petite. That's the nastiest she got. She wasn't writing them shit anyway.
Well, compared to Booty Hole Brown, and then you see them two, one of them demons go out to London, yelling all type of shit like they want to eat someone, eat a niggas. You know?
That girl took that mess over there to the bride and got arrested. Okay? Coming with that loud madness.
Right.
You know? Hey, the Eastern world ain't like this Western world.
Yeah, this place is way better. There's way better countries than America, man.
It's the worst country.
Yeah, it just proves lack of respect. Well, you don't talk about black people have for men, black men in general. Think of where looks at Abu Dhabi, the Middle East. They act like that. And they warn you. They warn you when you go over there. Those set it to the rules there.
You know what I'm saying? Don't come over here with that BS.
That shows you that they're already aware.
They're aware of it.
How the nigga woman acts. Yeah. Or even Jake. It's not just the nigga woman. Jake too. Or Jake man. Jake man be on some bullshit.
There's women don't get with real men. Men that have tough controls. Not with the bullshit of the world.
What they call girls the street girls.
They get with the weirdos. Ones that embrace that embarrassment.
It's good to say a wicked woman is given to a wicked man.
Yeah.
So, hey, two people, like they say, two peas in the pot.
Peas in the pod.
Baruch 2 and 4. Moreover, he hath delivered them to be in subjection to all the kingdoms that are round about us.
Amen. All the kingdoms. Not just here in America. All. Jake is in subjection over there in Russia, in UK, Jake is in subject Africa, everywhere. Because the Lord did it that way.
I was watching this video of how it's like to be black, half black and Japanese. And there's a lot of these, women and men that have their fathers either from Nigeria or from, Judah in general, and how they grew up in that country, Japan, and they always said the same thing. They had a tough time, with fitting in. They try to fit in with the crowd, straighten their hair, not have curly. They get made fun of because of their skin. Oh, you can't touch that because that becomes dark and dirty, just like you. But wherever you go, Jake is hated. And why is that? Because of Esau Edom. He put that stereotype that being, having dark skin is evil, wicked.
Yeah, put it in movies.
Right.
He'll basically exaggerate all these stereotypes in these movies and music.
Right.
That's the perception that they have of Jake.
And then
the ultimate blow is putting himself up as the Lord.
Yeah.
that's right.
That's the ultimate blow.
When I was watching something on this like thing, he said that when he got over to here in America, they told him to watch out for the black. You seen that, right? And then he came to find out that the blacks embraced some more than his own people. And he came to find out that the stereotypical things that they were saying about Jake is not true.
Right.
Right? And that all of the wickedness was coming from the so-called white.
Yeah, the same thing with Elon. With everybody. Everybody hates. That's the one thing everyone has to counter. They all hate Jake. They believe all these stereotypes, but when you get here, that's not the case.
Right.
Of course, there's always exceptions to the rule. Hey, we're under curses, man.
Yeah.
That's the reason why Jake ultimately acted the way they acted. We are under curses, man. The Lord made us like this.
Hey, bro, when these
Well.
heathens see us, they see boys in the hood. They see
Another one.
They see movies, JP's super niggas.
Right. It's hard to find a movie or a show where Jake is portrayed in a good light. I don't like to watch shows with black people, so-called black people. I don't watch those shows because it makes me mad, man. About the way they act.
Howard. Why all of them Howard shows about Jake being a fucking drug lord and kill it?
Because that's the image they want to portray us.
That's what sells.
Exactly. We don't sell like well it could sell, but they don't push it now. Okay? Just like they don't push positivity on the records in the record industry. Okay? Back in the 70s, they wasn't talking about this crap they talking about now. Okay?
See, but in the 70s, there was pushing what? Black exploitation film.
Yeah.
Pimps and hoes and
Right.
that's what
So it's always something.
It's always something.
That was the thing in the 70s.
That was real big.
Yeah.
What's his name? Dynamite?
Dynamite, Jazz,
All of them. The Mac?
The Mac. That's the quality of
All that shit.
Yeah.
So they always demonize Jake. And then what happened? I'm sorry, y'all.
No,
What
no.
happened? Jake watched it, and they're influenced by it.
Yeah, it starts
Just
to
like
use.
Scarface.
Yeah.
When you listen to these drug dealers and they speak about the times, they say Scarface was the ultimate movie that pushed everyone into selling drugs, man. You know?
Even though we had a messed up ending. Okay?
Oh yeah, they focus on that part.
Exactly.
Bro, that shit is an enchantment, huh?
That's exactly what it
That
is.
shit is an enchantment that got on people,
When
bro.
I was growing up, the whole time I thought fucking Al Pacino was cool. I didn't think that he was Italian. I didn't know. I thought he was cute.
Old real Jake playing these roles. They got all the great movies that Denzel Washington made. He won an Oscar for what? American Gangster.
Being a crook. Nah, training that.
Yeah.
Then he did American Gangster.
What about Fences?
Yeah.
That was a good one. Fences.
Yeah.
I got
low key like an indie film. You got it.
I got a precept to back up what you said about the Lord and when I did this because remember, it's all part of the curses, all part of the, all the stereotypes that's on Jake. It's all the bywords. It's part of being that's part of the bywords. But anyway, this is Isaiah 3:1. For behold, the Lord of hosts, do take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water, the mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet, and the prudent and the ancient, the captain of 50 and the honorable man, and the counselor and the cunning artificer, and the eloquent orator. Like when you go to that word orator, it basically means fluent, appropriate speech. What does Jake say now? Nigga. They don't have that fluent, eloquent speech no more. You know.
Jake was struggling with KGB, what is the oldest thing? They can't even understand simple, like, old English Bible,
Right.
The thing is too, with Esau, because you got all type of jakes. You got jakes that are nerds. You got jakes that are really smart.
Yeah.
That that are innovative, that create things, that but he don't focus on that. He ain't gonna make movies about that.
Nope.
He ain't gonna focus on that. He's gonna focus on the worst part of Jake, the worst Jakes.
Yeah.
That's where he's gonna prop up. He's not gonna prop up, the actual decent Jakes.
Right.
You got decent Jakes out there.
Right.
They just lost.
Just like you say, like the inventor, Jake is the form of all things.
Yeah, Jake is.
So Jake invented all these things.
Yeah.
Where are the movies about all the inventions of all these things? You know what I'm saying? They made a movie about the black lady, but what do they call it? The ones that went to the moon that
They call it with the Taji.
yeah, with her, right? The fact that she figured out the trajectory all.
Never.
At all.
They're only going to
Oh.
degrade Jake.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. This is, hey, let me finish reading.
Yeah, but real quick,
Ooh,
that
what's-
it talks
Yeah.
about the Lord took away all the leaders.
Right?
Because
Judges,
our people really got
mighty man.
nobody to lead them.
Truly, hey, because you got false leaders, like it says in Isaiah 5, the honorable men are famished. When you look at the word famished, it means hungry of Yahweh's word. So they don't have the word of the Most High. Like you have T.D. Jakes, what's that? Al Sharpton, Louis Farrakhan. All sellouts that are not really teaching the true words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but all fall under the category for Esau, to basically control our people, man.
Yeah.
Okay? It says, and I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another, and everyone by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. We see that today. The proudly shall the child. You have a lot of these youth that not giving respect to their elders, man. Like you see, I was seeing a video. This recently happened on the news. A bunch of Jake kids beating up another Jake teacher, man. You know, just jumping on him. You know, talking shit, talking madness, man. You know, because
It says, mischievous women shall bring forth monsters, man. Those are those monsters, man. Okay? Straight monster demons, man.
Well, yesterday, I think it was yesterday, the day before, I was trying to do a lesson, and these little niggas came behind me in the car, and they was by a trail. They all got out the car, and they shooting guns or something in the trail. I'm like, damn, these little kids, they're all moving, bro. Monsters. Why do you think they're doing that?
It's the music that did it.
They're gonna use that weapon to hurt somebody.
hey, let's not forget that 1,000 over there in that one mall, them 1,000 teens
Oh, yeah, yeah.
like got together and started having a bunch of fights and shit. Like, where are all your parents at, man? You know, or what? 1,000? You got 1,000 teens. How the hell? How do y'all do that?
Right.
You know, to
Why
get
are you over there?
yeah.
Okay? Why are you there? Why haven't your parents instructed you to come straight home from school? Okay? Don't be hanging around no degenerates. Okay?
Bro, when we was young, we was trying to have fun. We was trying to be a kid. These kids are trying to be fucking, I don't know.
Well, it's the music. It's what they're being shown
Social media.
at home. Okay? It's
Like-
like the brother Paratazar, the elder Paratazar in Vegas made the one about the little niggas that was on there and had the picking the
Oh, that shit.
and had the guns. You know what I'm saying? They this tall, okay, talking crap with guns, like play guns, but still. You know, they have the lingo, they have the attitude, you know, just ready to get smoked.
Yeah, like I was telling you before camp, we had this one Jake playing that trash music, rap, that gangster rap, like that like that trap shit, in front of his 1-year-old son. Saying this is the way, you know, you got to get on this. You know?
Show you how influential that music is. You have that NBA player, John Morant, acting like something he's not because of that music. You know? It's the music. You know, regardless of music shall be brought low.
Yeah.
You go into music, you go into song lyrics. Beats is still dope.
Yeah.
Beats is dope as shit.
Yep.
They just creative. But people on the track, like, what the fuck is they saying?
That's how they trap you. Beat. You know, you listen to the beat, that shit hard, but then you gotta pay attention to the lyrics. So, oh shit, never mind. You sometimes you don't even understand what they're saying. You have to look at the lyrics. You have to read the lyrics. Like, oh, I didn't know he said that. You know? Yeah.
So imagine the minds of this young generation. They're like you just said, they're monsters. They're monsters. They're dreaming babies. Monsters.
Hey, but the scriptures have to be fulfilled. We're in the time when those monsters are being created by this women that's all alone. These I don't need a man women. You know, I can do it all by myself. Women that's now that tune is changing.
But that's
okay.
that's
That
a,
tune is changing now. These women ain't got that same energy with that before. It's like,
no, you're good. But that's all part of not having a father at home. You know, when I had my father, I couldn't just go out whenever I wanted. I had to be home or be at home at a certain time. I couldn't just go out. Every time I wanted to go out with my friends, I had to ask them for permission. And there's times he said no. But all them kids are just a product. A lot of them have no fathers or no male figure on the house, man.
well, probably for the curses. And you know, the mothers, they gonna most of the time say yes because they want to do their own thing. They're locked into their own narcissistic world. You know, these women ain't nothing but a bunch of narcissists running around. What do they call it?
Self-willed.
Self-willed. Okay? Self-centered. Self-centered, that's it. Self-centered. Okay? It's all about them. They need their pleasure. You seeking after pleasure. That's all they want is pleasure. They don't want no type of discipline in their life. None. You bring discipline to them, now you're a toxic, masculine piece of crap to them.
You like the Lamentations? That's 2 Timothy 3 and what's that, 1? This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of themselves, their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents.
Out of kids. This is the spirit of the world right now. Kids are out of order. They telling their parents what's going on. And it's twofold. Spiritual parents also. This is the spirit of the world. Loving themselves. Everybody got to post everything. Like, what the hell? What is joyous about doing that? You know? They on their phones more than they pray. People are into
They don't pray, bro.
No, they don't even pray. They don't even thank the Lord, man. That's
What?
It says, yeah. Unthankful, unholy.
Hey, bro. Pussy Badass, I know listen about it. He just came out with a song, right? And it goes, ungrateful. I'm like, the nerve of this nigga talking about ungrateful.
But he talking about his people ain't probably, I ain't heard this one. He probably talking about his people are ungrateful to
Nah.
him for all the things that he's doing for them.
Nah, he was talking about his daughter. That song was aimed to his daughter because he got and his baby mama because he took care of them and I haven't really paid attention to the story, but I just know that his daughter's talking shit. That saying that he's just a sperm donor. You don't even call him my father, just a sperm donor.
The chicken's coming home to roost because he's ungrateful. Who set him up to be able to do what he's doing? The Lord that he shoot.
Yeah, that's why I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. All those the whole family's just a bunch of degenerates anyway. Just a bunch of niggas.
And that's the spirit of the world. Unruly kids, everybody's about themselves. Everybody.
Yeah. Kids speaking against the parents. I got a precept. Ephesians 6:1 and 2, it says, "Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right." Again, applying, to our spiritual parents. Okay? "Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is your right. Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise." So honor. A lot of these kids, that's one of the that's on the 10 commandments. Honor thy father and thy mother. But you see a lot of these children, today they're disobeying their father and their mothers, man. You know, which
Embarrassing their parents for the world.
which all goes back to this place having lower morals. You know, having no respect for your parents.
But that's how low it's going to get before the perilous time comes. It's going to be like this, exactly what we
All right.
women all about themselves. They act like they're about their children. Yeah, but women still post a picture of her kid, her husband, but really, it's all about her.
Yeah.
The whole thing is about her. Post a picture of her husband,
Yeah, like
Parents when you turn their kids against their father. You know, there's people all types of lies against their father. The kids go up there and hate their father. Okay?
Yep.
So get sick of white, just sick of Esau on the baby's father. You know, child support and all that, have them locked up. You don't pay the $100 that month is locked up.
Yeah, man. This shit got to come to an end.
yeah, remember there's a certain level of wickedness that had to happen before the Lord brought the flood.
Right.
Just like today, there's a certain level of wickedness that's gonna happen. That's happening right now, as we're seeing. And it's going to get worse before the Lord brings the second death, that nuclear destruction, and the chariots. That ultimately, you know, that fire, man. Okay.
All these things must come to pass before the end, before the Lord rains down that terror and that fire, man. You know, he has to make it, it's like a pimple. You know, you see a pimple come, right? And it gets hard, and it's rising up on you, you know, and it starts to hurt, you know. That pimple, in order to pop it, it has to get right. It has to get right, and that pus has to come in it, and it is ready to ripe, you know. And just like the Lord said, just like the figs on the tree, before they fall, they have to get ripe, you know. And then when that day comes, they get that heavy juice in them, then they're gonna fall to the ground.
Hey, like in Isaiah, likened the nuclears as a fig tree, as a fig falling from a tree.
Yeah, my dad told me something about a fig. I was like, damn, that's what it was. He said the fig can destroy other trees. And I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, well, it kills other trees. Okay. As good as get 2 Ezra 5 and chapter 5 and starting at verse 2. Because Ezra, he was warned that it would get so worse. It would even top the time of Noah.
Yeah.
Bro, it's about to be an ultimate judgment. Nuclear missiles. It's
Right.
about to be an ultimate. The second one, what I said, the second one is going to be worse than the first. You know? You get hit one time, it's bad. But we get hit another time, it's worse.
Remember, a lot of people rather drown to death than get burned to death. Which both ways to go out is two terrible ways. If you had a decision to either go out by fire or by water, that's a tough decision. But a lot of people lead towards being drowned by water than getting burnt to death by fire. And the Lord, he's bringing he already brought the flood, and he's about to bring that fire, man. Okay.
Hey, but before all of that happens, though, Jacob's trouble is going to come. He's going to bring fire in a different type of way, you know?
Yeah.
Fire to your mind, fire to your belly, okay? Because when the belly is empty, you know, remember the sneakers commercial?
Yeah, you're not you when you're hungry,
Not
man.
you when you're hungry. Okay, a lot of people they were monsters and shit, you know? These people going to become monsters out here, man.
You had a Snickers commercial with a dude, his belly's open and someone's eating it.
Oh, no.
But I think it was like a rope. It was like a robot. So here you go, bro. I think he was doing surgery. So here you go. Here's a Snicker. You're not you when you're hungry.
And probably at work, all they play on the news the whole morning is food. It's like, damn, we're going to set these people up.
Hey, he's setting them up right now. Okay, he's setting them up with the 99-cent chicken sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? And we say, bitch food shall be so itself to be a good case. Okay, but that's the setup. That's the beauty of it. I was watching it, it's like, I know before. I was thinking like,
It's 2 Esdras 5:1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number. The way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be burned in faith. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. Iniquity has increased. This is the most wicked, abominable time that there's ever been. And why? Who's to blame? So-called white man. When something's in your hands, and when something's happening on your watch, you're the blame. You're responsible for it. So he has the power to. Implement the laws of the Lord, but he doesn't. The scriptures say he would not at all learn righteousness, man. So when you have men walking around as women, that shit is sickness, man. You shouldn't be able to see that with your eyes, man.
That is very disturbing.
Very disturbing, bro. But that's what the society allows. You go into a goddamn store and there's a goddamn training action, to assist you. Like, come on, man. Leave me the fuck alone. Does it look like I want your assistance? No. Get the fuck away from me, Clark. Man, just move, man.
Hey, like I was at the store and I really needed to find something. I was looking for a worker, but it was one of those Transformers. He's like, you know what? I'm just keep looking on my own, or find someone else.
Hey, bro, I hate that they come and they actually believe they're fucking sick minds and they're women. They'll lower their voice and they'll act like they're honest.
This shit is confusing.
It's like this big one came in and he was taller than me, bigger than me, had big wingspan, and had on a skirt, and the dude called him sir. He was like, I'm not a sir. I am a man, I'm a woman. You can't see?
Like, what?
You look like a sir to me, man. The manliness comes. All of a sudden you're a man, huh?
Or a fucking woman trying to act like a man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refer to you as she. I'm not gonna, or her. I'm not gonna play that game with your ass, man. That's fucked up.
I got a precept. Was there more on that? Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Hey, but no, Esau did it by accident. The world is upside down by accident.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that shit is orchestrated. He wants a world like this. He wants a world to where you embracing a MO.
Right, you'll be punished if you don't participate in their insanity. Okay? That's insanity. But we have to go along with it. What? Are you out of your mind? So that lets you know who's running everything. It's them.
And they turn everything upside down. What is good, people now they make it seem like what is good is evil, and what is evil is good. It's good to be in their eyes. You can change your sex. That's good, all right. But really, that's evil. That's wickedness.
The way they had the movie, it was like he was trying to speak something that's not factually possible to happen. Like he was like crazy. He's like,
Shabbat shalom.
And like he was like telling his goals. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go off to college. And then he was like, I'm gonna just be a stay-at-home mom. This is a man talking about being a stay-at-home mom raising children.
Yeah.
That's not possible, man. That's madness.
That's how it is today. You got these guys staying at home and they call them Mr. Moms. Okay? Mr. Mom. It's wickedness, man. That's what it is.
A little more.
That's what it says, his ways counterfeit. Because he saw you're not meant to go, man. You gotta
the scene of men, bro.
What is that?
Oh, it's an exhaust.
Popcorn too.
Huh?
It's supposed to do that? Like,
Yeah, it's a yeah.
Popcorn too. That's what it sounds like.
I'm saying, what's
Popcorn.
the point of that shit?
So it does that.
The
Popcorn.
biggest baddest man in the land.
Trash.
I've heard louder, man.
Yeah, right.
It's to be annoying. It's to be annoying. It's to annoy us. You know, if I had a vehicle, if I had a vehicle, my vehicle, you wouldn't even hear it. You wouldn't hear the tires on the road. It would be so damn quiet. Okay? Man, it's like a demon coming down the street.
They get that notion with that exhaust tone like that is because in the racing community, there's a two-step where you're like, you have a turbo or something, it's two-step, and it does that popcorn, pow, 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 pow. And that's what they're trying to mimic, as if they have a high revvy, high performance motor. Yeah, they want to be, tuner world type stuff. It's sad, but
Take that shit to the racetrack or something.
that's what it is. It's racetrack stuff.
But that's this kingdom, man. It's work like that. Anything can happen in this kingdom. Like we just saw the Transformers walking by. You know what I'm saying? This man is passing by. You know, anything can happen here. Anything is acceptable here, man. Babylon. Place of go to chariots is the most golden people in Israel. Existence ain't down here, no noise. You don't even know if they pump up on you or not. They're just there.
They could be there, and you won't even know about it. You know. But it says, Isaiah 29:16, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Because you people, you Edomites, you want to be like, the Lord makes mistakes. God makes mistakes. You know, he created the sun. I think we should block out the sun.
Yeah, he created fruit in the season. The seeds are annoying. You should take those out so you can just
Get make GMOs, right?
They don't say he created nothing. They ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
That's why he's all wrong.
right. It was created through what? Big Bang
Evolution.
Evolution.
Evolved for that.
Right. So we have to change the trajectory of evolution and make them without the seeds.
Right, like the rainbow. The Lord made the rainbow, but Esau turned that upside down to the point where you wear a rainbow shirt, rainbow hat, or whatever. People will start thinking that you support or of that community. Okay?
Yeah, the Lord made everything perfect. Even when the Lord created all the creatures, he said it is good. The way he made it was how it was supposed to be.
Yeah, and what Esau do? He take two big cats like a lion and tiger on a mix.
Yeah, bro.
On a mix.
I seen a jaguar with a lion cub, and I'm like, that's so weird. Why would you put those together? And it's just male and female. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah, like a zebra and a horse. There's forgot the term for it, but
It's like a donkey, zebra.
yes.
He's that type of man where he'll make the problem so he could fix it, so he can say, I did it better.
He's just a mad scientist.
He's a mad scientist.
About oneself. Proverbs 29:16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases, but the righteous shall see their fall.
Right.
Right, don't break it down.
Yeah, when wicked are multiplied, you see transgression all over the place. That's why you see people even consider it that stupid term of minority level. Minority,
Nigga level.
pretty much, yeah, like a kid level. You know?
Oh, pedophile. Some of that?
Yeah, yeah, because
You said minority, though. You mean
that's something
minority is dealing with.
Yeah.
Oh, that's minority, bro.
Yeah, I was like,
Talking about, I think it's called Dagger in the Back or something like that.
something like that.
Something attractiveness.
Oh, yeah. Something like
Minor attractiveness.
Minor, not
something.
minor.
Damn, that's just honest, man.
Oh, yeah.
And it's getting so bad to where people are considering it. They consider that as normal.
Esau is considered. He's always considered it. Jake ain't going for that shit. Jake's still mad at R. Kelly. Really, R. Kelly, you know, when we get technical, exactly. The bitch pussy, you know what I mean? About him peeing on his I don't know about the peeing shit.
Hey, what a comedian say, shit. The girl was so dumb, when she could move out of the way.
Hey, he did the right thing. He bought the young gamble from my father. He paid money for it.
Hey, like the scripture you read, when the wicked multiply, transgression increase. It reminds me of 2 Ezra 15. The earth is polluted in wickedness. Why is that? Because the wicked man, the wicked one, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is in rule. Okay?
That's why we look for a new heaven, new earth, great dwelling of righteousness.
All right.
Because life like this cannot sustain. Like Cody openly said, it's not. He pretty much said life can't carry on like this.
Yeah, and who's going to establish that new heaven and new earth wherein dwells righteousness? Yahweh Shai. I got a quick one. Oh, Slaki.
Just right quick, going back, to Esau, right? All these different things, and he denied the Lord, his creation. This Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiastes 42 and 21. He hath garnished the excellent works of his wisdom, and he is from everlasting to everlasting. Unto him may nothing be added. So you can't add another talk where there's so many genders, you know, you can't do that.
And when something is garnished, you think of something being perfect. It's made to a splitting perfection.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. When you garnish something, you've already made it, but then you put the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Okay, so to speak. And say, neither can he be diminished, and he hath no need of any counselor. Okay? Oh, how desirable are all his works, and that a man may see even to a spark. All these things live and remain forever for all uses, and they are all obedient. All things are doubled one against another. He has made nothing imperfect.
Right. Like, hey, God makes mistakes. We make mistakes. What makes you think that God can make mistakes?
All right. It says, one thing established the good of another. Okay? Like light established the good of darkness, and vice versa.
That's balance.
Down.
Good and evil.
There you go.
That's balance.
Okay. And it says, and who shall be filled with beholding his glory?
Like you have fire, you need some. The Lord created fire. Well, I'm gonna make fire. I need something to be able to take away that fire, to quench that fire, which is what? Water. Okay, and there's, other ways you can pour dirt on it,
Yeah.
But there's balance: fire and water.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's air and there's earth.
All right.
Okay. You got the heavens and you got the earth.
There's up and there's down. There's right and there's left.
There's in, there's out.
There you go.
Yeah. But the devil said what? In man and woman, that there's what? 48, 56, 162
That is just
versions of that?
that is just confusion.
Exactly.
Yeah, she, he. It's just confusion. But a lot of women, they're referring to themselves as her or she or they, right? And it's crazy because they're not really calling themselves women, right? A woman means what? Female servant. So a lot of these women, they're not referring to them. Even a lot of them don't know what woman means. They don't know what that word goes back to. But it's just crazy how they call themselves her or she or even a bitch. Alright? They're not really calling themselves what the Most High made them, which is a woman.
Because they're not acting like women.
Right.
They know that. But they know that. They know they acting like they're what they were created. Just like the example that's going past. Like, man, he ain't out here. He ain't him. Like 8, 10 steps ahead of him. 8 or 10 steps ahead of him because she wants to be seen as the prize and seen alone so she can stand out. You know what I'm saying?
Matthew 19:4. And he answered and said unto them, have you not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female? So,
Yeah, male and
So in Genesis 1:31, when Power saw everything that he had made, behold, it was very good. And
very good.
And the evening and the morning was 6 days. It was good.
Just like how the Most High wanted it. Because who created heaven and earth? Yahweh Shah and the angels.
everything is still good.
Yup.
Starting creation.
Yeah, but it's still going on. I want to remind everybody to everything. He said you can't diminish anything the Most High made. Even if you destroy the earth still looks beautiful. Even if you garnish the blood of the people that the Lord created them, even if you destroy the animals, hey, the animals are still beautiful.
Yeah.
The one the Lord is allowing you to do it. That means he's only going to let you get so far.
Yeah, like Esau, you don't tell you that these animals are going extinct. All right, no, nothing could go extinct. But the reason why you may have a low tiger population or low black rhino population because of you devils, man, and as well as you heathens hunting for sport. You know. And that shows you what, like you just read, nothing shall be diminished. The dinosaurs. All right, Esau tell you that you have a big meteorite that extinct all the dinosaurs. No, man. There's still the dinosaurs that people read about are still here today.
And they even just found the forest like dinosaur possibly. Like they found like a hole, something in the earth, and it was like a.
Oh, in China, in the forest.
Yeah.
And then another scientists just found, I believe, another land that they just found. Shows you what, that the earth hasn't really been explored to its full extent.
Bro, a lot of these
Okay.
animals are not extinct. The Lord always send them back down. So it could be somewhere. It's just that they're not around. They're not around each other. They're trying to run from each other.
You got Behemoth. You have Leviathan, which you know, Behemoth. He's that long. I forgot the name of that dinosaur, but that long neck. Yes. Brachiosaurus. Then you got Leviathan. He's a big sea dragon, which you may call Godzilla, and his part was in the ocean, and it's many places in the ocean, man. The ocean is deep. You can't explore that, man. Why you think NASA? They started exploring the ocean before they explored space. Why did they stop exploring the ocean? All right.
Hey, bro, the scripture says the creature groaneth for the manifestation of the Son of God. Really, a lot of these creatures and beasts that we haven't seen, they're hiding until the sons of God reveal themselves.
Or for the day of judgment.
For the day of judgment, bro.
All right.
They're ready for the Lord. They're ready for the right manager for the house so they can come up. Because they got to hide from Esau. They know these animals don't sell themselves.
Oh, like hey, can you find the scripture Leviathan play with the ships? Ooh. Y'all brothers know that scripture about Leviathan? Not Job 41, but it says, you play with the ships. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, Psalms. Yeah, Psalms 104 and 26. Yeah. So I got it. Wait. Psalms 104 and 24. It says, O Lord, how manifold are thy works? In wisdom hast thou made them all. The earth is full of thy riches. So is this great and wide sea, wherein are things creeping innumerable, both small and great beasts. Both small and great beasts. And when you go into Genesis 1, I think it's 1:25, when it says the Lord created whales. You look up the word whales, you know, it ain't talking about not just the blue humpback whale, or the blue whale or the humpback whale. That you look it up, it looks sea monsters or sea dragons. So the Lord created mighty beasts in the ocean. All right, both small and great, man. All right, you probably have like Leviathan, and you have like a creature that's almost to the size of the Leviathan or close to it, you know. So let me read that again. So is this great and wide sea, wherein are things creeping innumerable, both small and great beasts. There go the ships. There is that Leviathan whom thou hast made to play therein. Okay. Can you type in the virus whom he Job 41 I think it's Job 41. There's a little bit more. It says these wait all upon thee, that thou mayest give them their meat in due season. Let's see. Yeah, there's a scripture that I can't find. It's about Leviathan that the Lord. It says that the Lord has them to devour whom He will. I'm trying to. I think it's Job.
Mark 43:23. By his counsel, the peace of the they that sail the sea shall the angel thereof, spirit, ears, therein be strange and wondrous works, which provide in all kinds of beasts and whales created.
So a lot of sea creatures out there that my brother was saying that can rival the Leviathan.
Oh, it's in Apocrypha. That's why. Second Ezra 7. I don't have my Yeah, don't worry. Water. Second Ezra 7.
So, hey, a lot of men that have went out deep sea sailing, they have ran into some of these creatures.
Oh, yep.
And some of them can't even describe it because you ain't never seen nothing like that before. You know? Bigger than Leviathan, probably. More massive, all type of looking octopus, all type of creatures, man. Still yet to be seen. Guess what? When the kingdom comes, hey, they're gonna come out. You know?
All right, got it. Second Ezra chapter 6 verse 52. But unto Leviathan thou gavest the seventh part, namely the moist, the oceans, right? And hast kept him to be devoured, of whom thou wilt and when. All right, so why isn't Leviathan popping up like a humpback whale every season? Like, you know, you have people that go out in the ocean and just to see humpback whales, killer whales, you know, whale watching, all that. But you never see a Leviathan, right? Because the Lord has him kept to that time so he can use Leviathan to devour whom he will. And Leviathan is going to be used to to get you Edomites that are hiding in these bunkers all the way in the ocean, man. Like it's written in the Amos, the 9th chapter. Yeah, think about it, bro.
And it's shaking, it's like, oh shit, what is that?
Like, what is that?
Oh, that's a creature.
You know, like you always see, like you watch Megalodon, the movie, or Jaw. They're in the ship. You always see a shaking first. Like, oh, the crewman, what is that? You hear shaking and like, what's all that? What's that noise? And then you see the creature.
Yeah.
You know.
And bro, radars won't be able to pick it up. That's gonna be the worst part. Radars and technology. This is gonna come upon people like stealth mode. All you in here, huge. Just like they saw on the TV, remember they was filming out of space, NASA was filming out of space, and the guy was in the storm, and he seen the chariots flying by. First he saw two small ones, it's like, what's that? And then you seen a bigger cluster come back. Oh man, look. And then like the big fathership came and just took up the whole screen. We just lost it. You know?
Man. That's like, hey, the Lord can use Leviathan to fuck up this place. They always show you in movies where does he always pop up? By San Francisco. You know, coming out the ocean. Okay? By the sea line. And best believe there's more than one. There ain't just one Leviathan. Okay, there's way more than one, man. Right. Oh, in Genesis, male and female created he them.
Hey, but it wasn't just one female and one man. It was Adamites. You know? What happens when male and female get together?
They make babies.
There you go.
They make babies. They make more, you know?
Hey, bro. You know, it's crazy. You see that Nike commercial? Y'all remember that Nike commercial? Where America, they had the oxygen, they had the Leviathan, they had the Harry's. Pull up.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I've been thinking about that I was watching the show, right? And I'm like, damn, this is just too much. It's too much to believe. They just put all in one scene.
Yeah.
That's how the Lord will do it.
But that's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
All these things are happening right now at one time. There's a lot of things happening right now at one time.
The scriptures say that man's heart is going to fail them for fear of the things that they're going to see. They can see Leviathan. They hear about the nukes coming. See the chariots and Yahweh Shai. A lot of people they're usually going to die of a heart attack. What's going on? You know? Hey, when that day comes, everyone that's outside of America, around this world, like South America, they're going to have their eyes glued on the TV or just look up. You know, go outside and look up. You know? Because that's... Like we go to 2nd Ezra 13. You know, Ezra saw Yahweh Shai's chariot, the fathership. He didn't see a start or the end, right? And that ship is bigger than the whole earth. So when it appears, it can cover all the continents. That's how the scripture said that every eye shall see him. Okay? Right. Yeah, I was shy. Like it says in Revelation, he's gonna be on top, man, of the chariot. You know, that's how the scripture says that we shall love his appearing. Okay, because we're gonna see him for how he is. And in 1 John, the 3rd chapter, we're gonna be just like him. We're gonna receive that same body. For those that get beamed up and have their bodies changed, Lord willing, that's us brothers that sincerely believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Because that's what we're waiting for. That's the end goal. That's our salvation right there.
That's the kingdom.
Right.
All these things are happening in the world right now, leading to the point where you're outside the church. And that's when the kingdom starts.
daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz, the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Up in slavery, that the dregs thereof is going to be given to Esau, the so-called white man. You know, so rejoice right now that you oppress the children of Israel. Rejoice that you're doing better than us in this society. That your kingdom is this great kingdom right now, even though it's going to shit. Rejoice, enjoy it while you still have it. Because you only got a little season left. It's almost up. Because what we went through, you're gonna go through double.
And worse.
And worse.
You're not gonna be able to handle it, man. You devils not gonna handle slavery. You're not gonna handle captivity. You know.
You can't even handle the pandemic. Motherfuckers still haven't recovered from a scare. Just a scare. So how much more when you're in chains and you gotta dig holes, bury bodies, when you gotta work continually?
Yeah, hell alone, they can't endure hard labor, hard work. No. That's why you see a lot of these, you go to these warehouse jobs, who's mostly in the office. You may have a few jakes, but you have those Edomites. Computer, but doing a sit down on the computer, right? But you got them jakes in the warehouse working hard. They don't know what it's like to work.
No, and even at Edomite, you gotta calculate it. You might go in for 8 hours. How many breaks does he take in the 8 hours? 30 minutes in between. So he probably worked 4 hours, 2 hours.
They get hour lunches.
This whole shift is bullshit, man. It's really not working.
Right. That's why when you devils starting with you wicked elites that never worked a day in your life, never suffered in a day of life, never dealt with stress, never dealt with worry, never dealt with pain. Okay, when you're gonna be the first crop of slaves that we're gonna have. All right, and your first job is gonna be to clean up the mess that you caused, which really, is the Lord, but that you caused over there in the Middle East, man. Dig up all the bodies,
Picking up stuff.
and all that, all them dead bodies, and all them bodies gonna be put back in the earth. That's gonna replenish the earth for all you devils that is stealing the earth from its natural resources, oils, gold, all the gems. Okay.
Bro, you've been lifting up the dead cord. That's dead weight. That's heavy. So
Yep.
we gotta round up all these bodies, carry them.
Millions of them.
First, they gotta dig deep enough.
Yeah, like
What, 12 feet? 10 feet? And then they gotta...
you gotta take off the clothes. I don't know how.
And
You
then
gotta.
cover the...
No. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they're gonna catch pure hell right out the bat. It's like, you ever go to a job and you just started, and they just throw you in there, like, go ahead and just start working. Like, you ever do an assembly line or something like that? And you
Nah.
gotta keep up with the skates and all that shit.
Or you gotta take
Hell
out.
on the body.
Gotta take out the goddamn unload a goddamn truck by hand, 18-wheeler, a bunch of boxes. I've done that. Fucking trying to compete with Ishikar, bro. He's like throwing 10 pallets. I'm over here on the second one. I'm like, oh.
And a lot of men that go to war, they're about what, like 6 feet, probably like 200 pounds, over 150. That's
Hey, it don't matter how tall, how much they weigh. It's just the fact that there's a lot of them, bro. There's millions. I'm telling you, man. When you go to Joel 2:20, it says the stink shall come upon the earth, man. There'll be a lot of dead bodies. That's why all them soldiers that are shipped in the Middle East, you're not coming back. Not even a body bag. You're either gonna be left out there to be digged, or you're gonna be turned into a dust and pillar of smoke.
Ezekiel 39:14. And they shall sever out men continual employment, passing through the land and burying the passengers, those that remain upon the face of the earth, cleansing, having the end of 7 months, these are shirts.
You break it down. You're the speaker, huh?
Hey, pretty much.
Let's say we're going to continue employment, so it's going to be something to do with the first job is we read. Back burying those bodies.
Hey, that's a good point. There's always gonna be something to do, right? When you work at a Edomite, when you work at these jobs, right? There's be times there ain't shit to do, but they'll find something for you to do. Some little shit. Oh, cut down the boxes or sweep the floor. Some shit that you're not even. It's not on the job requirement list, but they make you do it because there ain't no work to do, right? They'll always find some shit to do. Okay, but you devils and you other nations, when you're in captivity, there's always gonna be shit for you to do, man. There's a lot of the kingdom is gonna take 1,000 years to be built, to be fully established. There's a lot of shit that needs to be destroyed. Okay, there's a lot of cities that need to be taken down. Okay, not all that all takes time. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Hey, let's bring that out. Hey, hey, that's Tobit, 14th chapter, 13. Yeah. And think about it, sir. Hey, we're gonna have a lot of brothers, a lot of our people that are gonna have their houses just made out of a certain stone. You know?
I was thinking about this straight coming here. We got earthquake, that great earthquake. This is it.
Yep.
That might give up a lot of stones and fucking gas, bro.
And they're also going to
How we gonna build with that much stones and for a king?
Hey, we'll have to go to other planets. You know? So we said that they mentioned those are kingdoms. Esau, he claims with his technology to see other planets. Got diamonds on
I'm
it.
pretty sure there's a.
Unlimited amount of stone on Earth.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
He want a galaxy house.
Yeah,
He want a
but-
house for
Hey,
Lord.
there's a lot of places that have not been explored. There's a lot of stones that are still here on Earth, man. Like, how you get stones? You have to go. There's places where you have to dig up them stones and break up the rocks. Right. Like there's certain caves you have to go deep in, just to get and you see if you go deep enough, you can see layers of just diamond, of one diamond, you know.
So hey, that earthquake, bro, it's gonna be the craziest earthquake ever. Surface a lot of damage, a lot of stones. Or we just might use power to go get it.
This is it. It's a drive through our water.
No, if there's stones in the caves, I'm gonna have Esau. You gonna have to dig holes in that. You gonna have to do that labor, man. Come on, you have to do that labor. You're gonna work 24/7, except the Sabbath. You're gonna get no damn breaks. If you want a food, you gotta eat that shit fast to get back to work. You ain't get no damn water break. All right, it's gonna be. You devils are gonna have it hard, man.
Yeah, when it's been about several men, those men that don't be picked for this job, their job is gonna be to do the most laborious work.
Continual employment. It's going to continue forever.
Hey, bro, like you were saying, Esau couldn't do that. Because over there, like Nigeria and places like that, he was POT. But you don't have people go in there and actually take the coal out.
Yeah, take the.
Bro, he could literally just destroy the whole thing, you know.
What is that thing that they use to make the battery? Yeah, lithium. They make them. Jake's over there in West Africa. Yeah, and dig all that shit up, man.
So that's how you got exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna do work the hardest way possible.
Yeah, they ain't gonna have it easy. They ain't gonna have it easy, man.
Yeah. And we had to build the pyramids. So Esau did get to figure out how those pyramids are built.
Yeah, that's something not to deny too. Oh, Israelites never built the pyramids. Remember they said that shit on they said that's madness on CNN. When I first came in, I was watching CNN, like, yeah, we need to study, we got evidence that the Israelites did not build the pyramids. I remember that, man. I was sitting on my couch, watch CNN. There was this one woman. The Israelites, she said the Israelites did not build the pyramids. Okay? She didn't say who built them. They don't know.
People can't figure out how to do it. It's such a magnificent.
So why the same people living in Central and South America?
We'll put that in his spirit, man.
Yeah.
Dad built a pyramid over here too. Just they're on hilltops and stuff. Overgrown over them and stuff. Esau destroyed a lot of things, man.
Even like, I think Russ brought it up. Mount Rushmore was actually basically maybe, I think, Abraham, Isaac, it might be an origin.
I never heard that, but I know that that was considered a sacred place for God. I never heard carving it out.
I wouldn't put it past Big actually doing that because Esau, he copied, he copied something, but
I got some. Exodus chapter 1 verse 10. It says, "Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land."
And so the natural spirit of these heathens is fear. They naturally fear. They look at us as a threat. And that's what our people, they can't comprehend.
Yeah, and this is during the time of the Exodus, where we were great in multitude. Okay, verse 11. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. They were grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. Okay? So we served hard bondage in ancient Egypt. Just like right now, we're serving hard bondage in modern day Egypt. America, man. Okay?
Our forefathers, they that were born here as slaves, they really served that hardcore bondage. We still serving slave people. They had to first build the White House. They had to first build buildings like this.
We build America. Our people build America, and it's still keeping this place running. Okay? Still keeping this place running. America will be through without the Israelites, man.
They want to be a homeborn slave. Being in this world, the heathens are always looking to use us as their leverage, man.
Yeah, you go to a Moabite restaurant, in the back is all Issachar. You know, or Japanese restaurant is all Issachar back there, man.
Something you never thought that they would be putting me up there, looking ribs or something, taking over Vietnamese restaurants, all type of stuff.
You see, eating my own company, but you got a lot of Jakes that are the workers. You know, because what we are our people. Like we are the best and hard-working people, man.
Everybody knows you're special, bro. It's not hard to hide. When you're special, you can't hide that you're special. You can't hide that you're amongst people. You know. We're going to get Acts 15, 22, and then we're going to bring out the scripture going into
Can I read one more verse? Yeah. Verse 14. They made their lives bitter with hard bondage, in mortar and in brick, and in all manner of service in the fields. All their service wherein they made them serve was with rigor. Okay, that was it.
a lot of historians, or a lot of people say it's myth that Israel built the pyramids because they can't see how someone could carry that weight of bricks and put them together so hard.
Hey, you gotta understand, people back there are far more stronger, smarter, wiser, more advanced than people here today. Remember, we're short in stature, man. People back then lived longer. They had real food. They drank real water. Okay, so it's possible. It's most definitely possible for something like that to be built, man.
Yeah, bro, I'm thinking of it like this car had some type of system to tie something around the rock to then lift it on something that had wheels. Check it. It's not hard, man. This car can do it right now. Build it.
Yeah, look behind you.
Oh, that's good.
All Ishikar in there. Building look like a 3 or 4 story apartment building.
So, bro, it's only right that we get the opportunity to let others do what we have done for their kingdom, which is build our kingdom. And that's what the heathens will do. They will do the hardcore labor. It ain't going to be us using powers to pretty much build it. Nah, man, we going to be take taskmasters over them. We going to be ordering them. They going to figure it out.
Yeah. Or the forklifts.
Ancient world tools, man.
Ancient world style of lifting up heavy motors and all that.
He's living in a pit. You got a big ass pit. That's where you're living.
Yup, just like Jake back then lived in the goddamn slave houses, man.
I'm show you that.
Beat up shed box.
We coming back in power. The ancient styles may come back. Ancient customs. Like men actually being smith of gold and actually being smith of rocks, gemstones. Those things are gonna come back and be crafted. We got these damn books learning how to put guns together and all type of mathematics training. Oh man, y'all gonna learn how to goddamn cook. Y'all gonna learn, y'all women gonna learn how to cook, clean, and the men gonna learn how to do laborers jobs like chisel stones and stuff like that.
The spiritual thing is electric. That's that spiritual power to burn all your weapons.
Yup, that's in the 39, Ezekiel.
And with the cherry, Because they have one cherry and one other food books. So like comfort, that's what you left. With the Acts? Acts 14 and 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, in much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Messiah.
Yep, that's the ticket. Get your pickup. You gotta catch pure milk. You go through pure milk. Tribulations that's coming. Times like never seen before. We're gonna have to go through it to get to the end of the tunnel, which is the pickup. And we gotta exhort each other to continue going in the faith. Because at the end of the day, this shit is terrible. There is hope. There is something at the end of the day, man. It's a joy that how about you know trying to promise to our forefathers. And now we are our forefathers coming back, ready to receive what our heavenly Father has told us to do, man. So do it. Having people under us, being on top, not being fighting depression, being treated like shit, man. That's going to be just going up. It's like keep going up. When the outside comes back, this is how we're gonna be ready. Like Ricky had a song, Sky's the Limit. And that's how it's gonna be, man. It's gonna be limitless.
Right. So you gotta respect that.
Man, respect, bro. Money,
My fear.
money, wealth, power, respect. That's what's up.
My fear.
So ultimately, it's like respect. Fear somebody.
Even the animals are going to fear. You know? That's how you're going to walk in the kingdom.
Yeah. He's in the field, he's gonna be in the kingdom. Don't be careful. Yeah, we're let's read that again. Confirm the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. That's what we do when we continue the faith. We want you to lose your faith, especially in these times. About to enter into that tribulation. What it's about to say.
Hey, bro,
going back to that game thing, in order to get to the next level, every level requires more concentration and more preciseness. You gotta be more precise, more concentrated. You have to focus, man. You gotta be focused in order to win. You know? That's why you can't get distracted with this thing. That's why you say show diligence and give diligence.
That makes sense to me. In the middle game, you gotta command to a certain level against the you gotta concentrate on that level to get the next one. It's like when we go through things, it's like leveling up to go to the next level. You know, once we finish, our faith is growing each battle we go through, each trial we go through. It's taking us through the Lord.
Yeah, I was looking for a scripture. There was a scripture that says, in Deuteronomy, I can't find it, where the Lord said He'll put the fear of on these nations, that they'll basically fear us. Not.
Deuteronomy 2:25.
2:25, the water.
It's gonna take hell to get to heaven. You're gonna go through hell to get to heaven. The Lord said, come on earth, back to our life. And then go, then the Lord will have your faith in the Lord. So you don't overcome.
Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse 25. It says, "This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heaven, who shall hear a report of thee, and shall tremble and be in anguish because of thee." And this happened when the Lord delivered us out of Egypt, when we were going to take the land of Canaan, all right, which was rightfully ours. The Lord put the dread of us on these other nations. All right, but if you look at it today, these nations, they don't fear us anymore. They don't have that dread. Okay, but that dread is gonna come back, but it's gonna be double, because we're gonna come back as gods. Okay, we're gonna come back as gods, man, sons of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, but the reason why we don't have the nations don't fear us, because we were not obedient to the Most High. All right, you look at today, these nations don't fear us. They don't respect us. Look down on Jake, man. They despise Jake. They hate Jake. Okay?
They have a natural fear of us.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
They don't
like
fear
a
us.
101.
Yeah,
You know, they see us 101 walking up on them.
That's why they give that a fake smile, you know? That fake, work past the fake smile, I will smile back. I think that smile.
The face. Hey, you can look at that second,
Yep, I like it. The whole world fears the white man.
Yeah.
Esau can go into the hood and nothing will happen to him.
No, but why did they do it?
Because he right.
Bombs on fucking foot.
Well,
Like that sword.
yeah, bro, but you gonna fear somebody that can make Dragon Ball Z bars, definitely gonna fear the man Lord.
Right.
I don't fear it just off your house. From the back.
No, it's just something else.
It's all good, bro. Yeah, just like off Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai, he's from the tribe of Judah, so-called black man. When you see the Lord, you nations are gonna go be in great fear, man, because you're gonna look at the Lord, and you're gonna think about the Lord's people and all the things that you've done, even thought of them.
Hey, bro, all these heathens are in need of Esau and order.
Yeah.
Not one of them is not really. They're all in need.
Yeah, they're all the Russians, the Chinese. They're all in control. It seems like they're not, right. They're all against each other, but no, they're all in control. They're all controlled by the wicked elite. They got the different sects. China, they got their elites. Russia, they have their elites that are all in cahoots with one another, man. You don't have Psalms 83 for no reason, okay? You don't have Job 9:24, okay? Right.
The whole world shut down.
Right.
Something that wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? I can't really live, but everybody know what it is. You know? But that shows you that they all talking on the phone.
Right.
They all sitting around that round table. Okay, planning out what's the next move to make. You know?
Right.
And who's gonna be in league, and whoever not in league with them, what are they gonna do?
Take them out.
Exactly.
And like I always bring it out, but the show K2, right? It's like basically like a Korean show. And they had these people running for president, and they tried to get the people's vote, but the people's vote didn't matter. It was all the people behind the table. They showed you a scene. We had these secret elites that were all Korean. All right, they never showed you their face in a dark room, and they were planning out they're making decisions, seeing who can and who could be the president of Korea. All right, and that's with all nations, man. All nations have their sect of elites, man. It's all part of order. That's why you have Russia, Vladimir Putin. He signed a law. You know, right now it's not forced, but he made a law about the Russian ruble being digital. Okay, being digital.
Bro, even to make the point, why, if these nations are thinking that they're at odds with each other, why send your minister to the G summit? If China is against America, why is the Chinese minister at the G summit? Why are these nations at the G summit? They're all at the same time.
All right.
Is that second Maccabees or first?
Second Maccabees.
So second Maccabees 12:27. Even as it is no ease unto him that prepareth a banquet, seeketh. So second Maccabees 1:27. Gather those together that are scattered from us, deliver them that serve among the heathen.
Wait, I thought the Gentiles, the natural born Gentiles, were about to be delivered with them. He said, deliver them Israelites, among the heathen.
Deliver them that are served among the heathen. Look upon them that are despised from that board, and let the heathen know that thou art our power.
And the Lord is going to let the heathen know that he's coming for us. He's coming to save us. We're going to see it. We're going to see great deliverance of the so-called black man or women man, what they would call an nappy man, nappy man. They're going to see it, man. They're going to see it. The Hispanic man, they call Spig, Diener. They're going to see him floating up in the sky. They're going to see a Native American with feathers and, they're going to see him floating up. Not like that, some brothers, they wear feathers. I'm just saying, some brothers are true bad. Some brothers, man, I see brothers with feathers.
American shit. Yeah, that's Native American shit, not Gadite shit. But damn, what I was gonna say.
But it shows you that Israel, the elect is scattered all over the place, even amongst the Jews.
It says, punish them that oppress us, and with pride do us wrong.
So they know they're not supposed to be over us when they force themselves against us, you know?
They tell us to get over it. But yeah, everybody else good. No preparation. What happened to them with us.
Yeah, like it's crazy how you over here in LA, you had all these Asians getting their ass whipped by Jake, and they passed the law.
Yeah, some of that shit was set up, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was.
That game even like that, bro.
It was. I can see it. You can read the storyline. It said that's set up, just like all these mall break-ins and 30 people. All that shit's set up, man. You know.
All the time they go to these stores in these other nations. All the stores in Jake neighborhoods in these other nations. And Jake don't do nothing to them but go in there and try to appease them, try to be nice to them. And then they treat them like crap, bro. Spending their money with them. And then some of them get a rapport with them. You know what I'm saying? They be nice to them. That's fine. You know? Hey man, you saw my dates. There you go.
And you saw, like, you guys were saying, they're using us to make their kingdom look like we're making their kingdom fall. They're using us to rape and stealing and stuff like that. They're closing the stores.
I think they really be stealing.
You think they really be stealing like that?
Yeah, LA is like the #1 city for robberies. Yeah, that's after that law that California passed.
It says, plant my people again in thy holy place, as Moses has spoken.
I got something. Sirach 36:1. Have mercy upon us, O Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, God of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations, and let them see thy power. You know, all these nations of the earth, they're about to see the Lord's power. When they see the second coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai. They're about to see the destruction of America, because when the Lord destroys this place, everyone's going to know who did it. All right, who's the God that did it, and it's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And that's when his name will be exalted above the earth. Just like it's already exalted in the heavens, it's going to be exalted above the earth. All nations are going to know that who Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is, and they're going to come to a realization that the gods that they've been worshiping and serving this whole time were nothing but idols, because there's only one God. It says, this is the point, verse 4, as thou wast sanctified in us before them, right? Sanctified means set apart. You go to Deuteronomy 7:6. What makes us holy? All right, the Lord gave us these laws, statutes, commandments. That's what makes us holy. That's what makes us one with our God. Okay, while you nations, you're not giving them laws, statutes, commandments. You're literally considered like dogs, like beasts. If a dog has no owner, it does whatever it wants, acts upon its instinct, and that's how you nations are. You act upon your instinct, man. You do whatever you want. You're lawless. You have no laws against dietary laws, laws like that speak against homosexuality and all that, man. That's why you Canaanites that were in our land, the Lord kicked you out because of all the witchcraft and all the wicked things that you were doing in our land. It says, as thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us. And that's what's getting ready to happen, man. All right, when the Lord returns, everyone's going to know who the Lord's people is. So, and everyone's going to know who the Lord's people is and who he's coming back to for, because you ain't going to see no white man being saved. You ain't going to see no Hamite being saved or Ishmaelite or Moabite. unless they're, of course, an Israelite, foreigner. Okay, but when you see when the Lord come back, him being a so-called black man and who he's coming back to save, you gonna know that who the Lord's people is.
The other nations really don't have nothing to be saved from other than the ultimate destruction. You know, but as far as social,
Ooh.
the social construct of this place, they all love us, you know? All of them.
We're gonna have to get down with it. It's going to come back with great power and glory.
Right.
So that it's not you guys are dead. So I think every door that says these doors, so that's how it shine.
Verse 5. And let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no God but only thou, O Most High. And same thing with our own people. They want to worship a stone, a wall. I want to worship these other idols, man. They think there's many gods or that there is no God. You're going to learn the hard way, man. Yeah. Yeah, like there was a crazy ass storm in the city of Mecca. Man, it was crazy. You saw that? All right. Where's that God? Did not God stop? Can not God? Can you bow down on your knees and ask your God to stop that storm from happening? You know, just like Elijah, he asked the Lord to cause it not to rain. He prayed to the Lord, and the Lord, the only God, stopped it from raining. But with Mecca, that shit didn't happen. Okay.
We had a couple instances the Lord went up against the God. It was Daniel, belly of the dragon, and then you had 10 plagues.
The Ark of the Covenant, when it was captured by the Philistine, they put it next to Dagon, their god, and their god was destroyed right next to the Ark of the Covenant. Right. The priest. Yup.
Hey, the Lord, hey, you think your God is real, but we're going to challenge your God to fight.
Oh, yeah, like you said, the 10 plagues. All them 10 plagues were to confound these Egyptian gods.
And America got all the gods of the ancient world.
Hey, that's why it says the idols of Egypt shall be moved out of presence. In Isaiah 19. When Yahweh Shai returned, he could confound all that. He could confound all that, man. Okay.
Hey, so Yahweh Shai returned, he's gonna prove that him and his heavenly Father exist alone. Because there ain't gonna be nobody to challenge him. Nobody's gonna come to anybody else's rescue. It's gonna be the Lord alone in that day.
Yeah, no one's gonna save these nations,
No
man.
one's gonna save these nations, bro.
Hey, even
The gods of the other nations are no gods at all.
but idols, but dumb idols, man, made after a man's own imagination.
They're made with men's hands. You know, what the scripture say, those that seek after them, it's those that worship them, shall perish.
I think about it, you got people that believe in Buddha and all that. Buddha don't explain to you how the earth was created. No prophecies.
I can tell you about how you supposed to deal with a woman, how you supposed to raise a child.
As prophecies,
That's why they say
histories.
that's instruction before leaving the earth.
Yeah.
It's literally the instruction for you to exist.
It's the script of the earth. Okay? It's the script of the earth because whether or not this instruction is the Lord's will, He wrote it and He declared it from the beginning. It's already written. Everybody's playing their part. Nobody can go off script. Nobody. And
Happy New Card from the Lord's music.
there you go.
The best seat in the movie.
Look with Yahweh Shai. When Yahweh Shai was about to be put up on the cross, he asked if there could be another way. There was no other way. It was already written. He had to get up on the cross.
Prophesied. And Yahweh Shai said he did not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill everything that is written of him.
That means you're supposed to play this role
Exactly.
to the fullest.
Everybody gonna do that.
Right.
Everybody, all the nations. You know, the Lord gave them a time to rule over us. The Lord is fair with that.
Yeah,
He gave them a chance. Hey, y'all had y'all chance to rule over my people, and look what you did to them. Okay, you didn't have no mercy. You didn't have no mercy upon them. Okay, and now when they rule over you, and they don't have no mercy, don't say nothing. It's like Abraham and Lazarus. Okay, but Lazarus received his bad things. You know, you would get your good things. Huh? Right?
It says that the Lord was displeased with us, but these heathens help for the affliction.
Right. Exactly.
You know? Yeah, like he gave you heathens, nation of Moab, nation of Ishmael, Ham, their inheritance. And even Edom. Alright? But after them 1,000 years are over, all you nations besides, and not Edom though, are going to get your inheritance back. Okay? You're going to be forced to keep our laws, worship our God, because by then you're going to know that there's only one God. You ain't going to be worshiping your idols and doing your wicked acts. Because if you do, that's when judgment can be brought upon you, man. Alright?
They gotta make it to the 1,000 years.
They gonna make it through.
But they don't have to pay for what they did to us. In Revelation 18 it says the times of the dead to be judged.
Right.
So the leaders, their judgment is going to be when Yahushua come back and pull them out of worship and slavery.
He said we shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Iron versus clay. You already know who's going to win. They don't know. Nothing these leaders can do.
Nothing but go along.
Fall in line.
I got a precept. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, which the sons of Adam, you had the sons of God, the sons of men, and the son of the wicked. Okay? He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is a lot of his inheritance. He found him in a desert land and in the waste howling wilderness. He led them about. He instructed him. He kept them as the apple of his eye. Okay? And we go to, I believe, Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. It says, for thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations, which spoiled you. And all nations they had us in captivity. Alright? All nations. Moab, Ammon, different nations of Ham. Okay? For he that touches you, touches the apple of his eye. Alright? All you nations that had a hand in us in slavery, had a hand in putting us in slavery, you touching the Lord's the apple of his eye. Okay? What it seemed to him as precious. Okay? It says back in Deuteronomy 32 and 11, as an eagle stirreth up her nest, fluttereth over, beareth them on her wings. As an eagle stirreth up her nest, fluttereth over her young, spreadeth abroad her wings, taketh them, beareth them on her wings. So the Lord alone did lead him, and there was no strange God with him. He's going into the wilderness, and we go into read like the first few chapters of Deuteronomy. It goes into how the Lord, he gave Moab their inheritance. He gave them a certain region to rule. He gave Ammon a certain region to rule. All right, and even Edom had a certain region to rule. Okay, that was it on that.
The Lord is fair, man. He gave but guess what? Everybody want ours. Everybody want in on ours. Why we gotta share the kingdom? Nah, man, we want the Lord gonna give us the kingdom only for us. Israelites only.
Hey, because truly the earth was given to our sake, for us.
Yeah.
And the land that the Lord gave us is the best land.
Best river, going with milk and honey.
Very, yeah, dwelleth in very in abundance. Okay?
Probably got the best weather too.
Yeah.
Like better than California.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Like the seacoast, man. Like, you think it's hot?
With the fact that the Lord gave the other nations a chance to rule over us, how they treated us, they had that chance. That's going to be a big thing. The Lord said He's going to put us in remembrance. You got to remember how they treated us. You got to remember. It's going to be held until the captain.
Right.
Get that rod of iron. Those that show no mercy, ain't gonna see no mercy. That's justified because the Lord said, seeing that it is a righteous thing to recompense those who have done it.
Second Corinthians 6 as well. God beseech those that read this book that they be not discouraged because of these commandments, but that they judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for the chastisement of our nation.
Now, when you read through some of the stuff that the Lord put on the nation of Israel too, it's like, damn, man. But we understand that he was chastised not for our destruction, but the punishment. We deserve it. We was pretty much assholes, bro. The Lord gave us best of everything. And we just pretty much like spit in the Lord's face.
This is like one of these ungrateful children. You know what I'm saying? You see on social media where father or mother would give their children a Tesla or something like that. And they be like, I don't even want no Tesla. I want a Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? You're just ungrateful.
The fact that you got a car is enough.
Exactly. Okay? But that's Israel. That's our people, man. When the Lord showed them all the miracles of Egypt, delivered them from all the plagues of Egypt, brought them through the Red Sea, okay? Walked on dry land, and then they get over to the wilderness and complain, right? Talk about they want to go back to Israel, okay?
Yeah, that's what. Right, that's why it was very important. Part of our history was to always teach our children how the Lord delivered us and things that we went through as a nation. But our people forgot all that.
Yeah.
Forgot all the deliverance. They forgot all the things that the Lord does for you. Hey, we're liking onto the Lord's woman, right? A man could do all. He could give it all for a woman, right? All to his woman, his whole world. Work hard, but a woman can forget all that and go lie with another man.
Remember that thing I'm posting? Yeah, bro, they are. The man brought this woman and her mom to the jail.
Oh yeah.
And the bitch ended up cheating on him with his next door neighbor.
Yep.
Bro. I'm grateful, bro.
Forgot. Betrayed. And how you think the Lord felt when he saw us worshiping these idols, these other gods? That's how we committed spiritual fornication, spiritual adultery, man. That's what polluted us. Okay, because you know how Jake is. Jake is a very zealous. When they have a zeal on something, they go all out for it, man. But you people are going all out. Our people are going all out for the wrong God.
Verse 13. For it is the token of his great goodness, whose wicked doers are not suffered in a long time, but forthwith punished. For not as with other nations, whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish.
But it seems like when we do something, the Lord punishes immediately. Like when we were going off in the land, the Lord punished us about the Babylonians, about the Persians, about Greece, about the Romans. The Lord punished us immediately. But with these other nations, it's like, man, when, Lord, when are you going to judge them? It's all to the Lord's purpose.
Not as with other nations, whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish, until they come to the fullness of their sins, so deal he with us. Least that, being come to the height of sin, afterwards he should take vengeance of us, and therefore never withdraw his mercy from us. And though punished with adversity, yet do it never forsake his people.
Oh Lord, got us in the worst slavery. We don't even know who we are as a nation of people now. He elect us. Hey, our people got a zeal according to knowledge. Hey man, we see that dude last week. He had a scary zeal. But guess what? It wasn't to the Yahweh Shemel Shai's knowledge. It was to Christianity.
Hope that nigga's dead. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. To call sentence against the evil workers not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully setting them to be evil.
That's why they're doing what they're doing. That's why they're part of this dual order. That's why they keep going against Yahweh Shemel Shai. Because the Lord, He's letting it fester. He's letting it get to the worst. And He tells you Revelation, it talks about the winepress. It talks about the grapes, the winepress being fat. So the Lord let it build up to a point to where He's gonna come and destroy Esau. He's gonna let Esau get to a point of wickedness where he has to.
What's up? Luke 4 and 6. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because you used the Most High to wrath, you were delivered to the enemy. You provoked him that made you by sacrificing to devils, and not to the Most High. You have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up. And you have grieved Jerusalem that nourishes you.
That's why the Lord put us in this worst captivity. Because we don't take heed to Yahweh Shemel Shai, and we're disobedient. You know, the Lord calls us old rebellious children. Children of disobedience. Because we don't listen. So what do you do with a bad child that don't listen? You punish them. You punish them hard. You know, and that's what the Lord has done to us. But not to the point to where we're just super discrucial. No, the Lord has given the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to the elect. He has opened the doors of mercy. You know?
So Job 20:22, the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. He is about to fill his belly. Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He's going to have to be said, it's not the best of all. He's going to build up his sins. So his wickedness, right when he's about to establish that new order, is the Most High shall be down.
Good, because of this man forming the four order. All these restaurants out here are talking about they're not taking cash. They're going this way.
Yeah, like it's like Gelson's, bro. You notice what's new in Gelson's? You finally added a self-checkout.
Yeah.
And you can't take they don't take cash, only card. Ah. Gelson's. They never had a self-checkout until today. Well, I don't know how long they had it. But when they had to, like, damn, fine, I gotta wait in this long ass line no more.
That's how it's about it. Self-checkout is on the card.
Yup. Whole Foods.
They already had some
Yeah,
stores.
Whole Foods on the bar, yeah.
Some stores. A couple of years ago, I went to some stores. I forgot the name. I think it was Fresh and Easy. That didn't have any cashier. Everything was self-serve. Yeah, it's perfect.
Amazon Go.
Y'all seen that pizza that dropped off the food over to the car and nobody? That delivery pizza now. And so first it's gonna start with, they say digital systems, that's key, but we don't know if we're gonna get to that point. But I think first it's gonna be digital stores, banking, digital money first. Wait.
Good
Talking
for
about buy and sell. So it's gonna start with grocery stores. It's gonna start with buy and sell commerce. Money.
What does scripture say? Prepare starter for their children. Unless they build and fill the earth with their cities. Now they already have done that, but now it's to the point where they want to build it like a futuristic city, a smart city. Which that's not gonna happen. That's part of your new world order. Like if you continue reading Job, they're gonna only get so far.
But that's why they started at the grocery store first. But that's where you got it sell.
It's all gradualism,
They sold first with the self-checkouts, then it's the palm readers, then it's the...
Nah, even with the card. You have to swipe, then you have to insert the chip. Now you have the tap. Now it's gonna be your hand. It's all gradualism, and you people are not even noticing it. It's all more convenient. When you slid the card, you have to slide it, tap in your pin, right? And then you have to insert the chip, which was longer than the swipe. Then they created the tap, which was easy. Just tap, accept your shit, type in your pin. But now, right. Smartphone, but now it's gonna make it more convenient where you don't have to pull out your wallet or even carry your wallet because it's all gonna be in your hand. And that chip.
Hey, you saw pretty much live like a daily rich man, like a family. Now everybody waving in there and like, buy stuff. Now all you need is that technology in you. It's coming.
Revelation 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. The first heaven and the first earth passed away, and there was no more sea.
So that's dealing with Esau's kingdom being passed away, his rulership, and no seed. The seeds is given to the nations. They're going to have no more authority, no more power. When Yahushua comes back, he's going to take crowns. He's going to conquer. He's coming to wage war.
That's right, bro.
And the new heaven and new earth, new goes into kind of right, which means refresh. So the new rulership is going to be the Negroes, the Hispanics, the Native American men coming down from chariots. This is exactly what John Revelio was. You already read the whole chapter? Yeah, I just want to get this thing. That's the point.
Right, John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem coming down from the side out of heaven. Prepared as a bride to her husband.
When we think of a bride getting born, we think of her
Yeah.
all falling down, beautiful, beautified. Now that's going to be the elect coming down from heaven in the chariots. This is what's coming, man. This is the prophecy. And the Lord's so cold, he'll tell you the end of a movie, and we're still in this movie.
The end of the movie was already written before it even started.
Yeah.
And preview, they'll show you the end of the movie. They'll show you the build up and everything. You will still roll the movie and watch it.
Yeah, we watched some trailers. They basically tell you the whole movie.
Just like that scene in Passion of the Christ. It's like whoever portrayed is going to eat this bread. He just Isaiah 55:11.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them. And they
It shows you that the kingdom of heaven coming down is made coming down. It's not no city in the sky, it's a glowing city that's already built. Nah, man, this is heaven coming down, ready to rule the earth.
Kingdom of heaven's already here. It starts with this knowledge that's within us. You know, we represent that third temple. We represent that lively stone. Okay, it's already here. It just when the kingdom is finally established, it's going to take 1,000 years to be physically built. Like it's mentioned in Isaiah 64, 60, how we no eyes have seen. You know.
Yeah, it's going to take a while for the kingdom to get built. Earth is going to be destroyed. Like nuclear holocaust. There's no way to get that out of the place. It's bad up the place.
When you start making or being, you start from scratch. You start with the scratch.
I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. The Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
Pretty much sums up the life of we go Hispanic and Native American man, Israelite foreigner, life and pain, man. Life and pain going through a lot of shit. The Lord's gonna come back and wipe away all of that. We're gonna become new creatures, exit to progression, change,
God.
and best and most, Lord's part. We're gonna be in tune with Yahweh outside. We're gonna finally be at one with our Creator. That's what we go.
Happy with it.
He's going to turn his face back towards us. He's going to have respect for us.
Lord gonna give it us directly, bro. Imagine you have a new body, you talk to the heavenly Lord.
Hey, blessed are they that are pure, for they shall see the Most High.
Man, imagine seeing the Most High and he's like, gives you like a fist, like, that was dope. Was that it? Hey, Lord willing, this was that far and encouraging. We got better things coming. So, you guys in the prize, Lord willing, yeah, man. Get a body in soon. And all praises to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakadash, Birthday Yahweh, Birthday Yahushai, Birthday Yahushai, Birthday Yahweh, Birthday Yahushai.